Hey y'all, Kelly Whitney here with another thing older black women should tell younger black women, but don't. Harden your heart against problematic family members. I think this idea of hardening your heart against problematic family members is one that bears additional scrutiny because family is a very strong concept in the black community and we have a lot of problematic family members. We don't have the market cornered on that. Every human being walking the earth, no matter what ethnicity or nationality they are, has some of that. What makes it more severe when it's a black woman's family is all of the pressure that we're already under, being a woman, being a black person, and then you add familial pressure on top of that. And in many cases, the weight can just be crushing. I was reminded of this recently because I celebrated a birthday and my mother, who's 84 and has dementia, called me to say happy birthday, and it was wonderful because she remembered, even though an hour later she called me again to wish me happy birthday, not remembering that she had just done so. But she also told me that my sister was on her way to my house and she wanted to give me a gift. I don't know how many times I've told my sister, don't come to my house unannounced. And because I have my sister blocked on my phone, she cannot announce herself. Stevie Wonder can see what the deal is. I don't want you to come to my home. I've curtailed our ability to communicate, but she will pass messages through my mother, whose mind is neither here nor there some days. I had planned to go to the gym. I went in that moment. I knew that seeing my sister would be aggravating. She spikes my anxiety 9.9 times out of 10. And I've reached a point in my developmental journey where I cannot stand that. It infuriates me, especially when I have gone to the trouble to put safeguards in place to minimize our interactions and you disregard them. Now some might say, well, Kelly, it's your birthday. She just wanted to give you a gift, and she did. She gave me a charming card that said on the cover, best sister ever, and on the inside it had well wishes for my special day as well as for the year ahead, and it even had $20 in there. My sister doesn't have a lot of money, and I'm old school, okay? So whenever anybody gives me money, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Money is my favorite kind of gift. But my mind immediately moved to, oh, let me just put this aside because I know she's gonna call and say she needs this $20 back in the next 48 to 72 hours. So I put the money aside because that's what happens. That has happened my entire life. It made me think, am I wrong to think these things? No, because it's the truth. Am I wrong to continue to maintain this strong boundary with this person? Absolutely not. Because my well-being as a single woman who is utterly responsible for herself and must consider her mental and physical well-being, no, it is not inconsiderate or rude or anything of the sort for me to put my well-being above this person's desires. And I don't want you to get the wrong idea. My sister can be one of the funniest people you've ever seen in your life. When I had surgery many years ago, she took care of me. She slept on an air mattress beside my bed for days. She put her life on hold and she got up every 4 to 6 hours to give me pain pills. She did everything for me. But my sister has some issues. Listening, she's not good at boundaries of any kind. She is quite selfish. When you observe patterns of behavior, not over months and not over years, but over decades, maintaining a hard heart, maintaining firm boundaries, that's the smart play. You're not being mean. You're being as strategic as my sister often is with me. Do you think it makes me feel good to think that she gave me this gift to soften me up so that she can ask for more at some point in the near future? No. But what else am I to think? And that is exactly what has happened every single time she has given me a gift. This isn't about cutting somebody out of your life, because I have no problem speaking to my sister occasionally when I'm in the mental state to deal with what I know is coming or when there's some need for us to communicate. But I don't need to shoot the shit with somebody that I know is going to upset me. There's nothing wrong with me maintaining distance, knowing that every single time I have put my boundary aside, I have without fail regretted it. Given all the pressures that Black women are under, the unfair scrutiny that we experience out in the world, in the workplace, in academic settings, just going about our normal lives, the unfair stereotypes that are dumped on us, the mistreatment that we suffer at higher rates than other ethnicities of women, the poor pay differentials, the disrespect, casual cruelty, all these things that are part and parcel of the Black female experience. Voluntarily exposing yourself to problematic family members, hard pass. Don't do that. And I think that older Black women don't tell younger Black women to save yourself. save your sanity, keep those boundaries up, because for many older Black women, that upset, that angst, that anxiety, that constant, I need this, I need that, they're used to that. They're familiar with that. And because it comes from family, somehow it's okay. Oh, well, they'll fuss and they'll complain and all that, but they'll still bend themselves into a pretzel. They'll still do whatever somebody else wants and give grace after grace after grace, even when the person does not deserve it. I saw something recently on social media about a woman who had put distance between her and her brother because her brother physically assaulted her. Her mother is now infirm. I think the woman is in a wheelchair, and she knows full well that the brother assaulted the sister, but yet every time the sister goes to her to do for her, and the brother rarely helps out with her care, the mother inevitably asks her, have you talked to your brother? Now, some mental illness might excuse that kind of casual cruelty and fucking ridiculousness, but there was no mention of mental infirmity, only physical. Hence, the daughter is doing for the mother. But there it is, that pressure, that insistence. This person physically assaulted you, but because he's family and because it's what I want and think you should do as your mother, you should still allow him access to you. Even though you may fear this person, you should still allow him to have access to you because why, he's your family. That sounds fucking crazy to me. I said all that to say this. If for whatever reason you have erected boundaries against family members and you feel that inevitable guilt when they try to make overtures to you, even if the overtures are positive in nature, like a sister coming to deliver a birthday card / gift, if you know it's gonna be some hoe shit on the back end, boundary up, because you already know what it is. So put that guilt and assorted family bullshit aside and do what's best for you. You have enough weight on you. You're not obligated to make everybody else comfortable all the time. That's not why you're here. I hope y'all understood what point I'm trying to make, and that's all I got for this video, but I hope y'all come back for the next one.